Hi, if you're a woman who's been on the internet for more than 5 minutes, you've probably been marketed some sort of beauty product, weight loss product, makeup, hair, skincare, anything of that sort. And usually it's some white influencer telling you they're so obsessed with this new product, it's so cute, it saved my life. But sometimes you'll see these weird weight loss videos, and by sometimes I mean when I meticulously research these references for the video. I don't really see these anymore, but they're definitely still very heavily on the internet. I'm talking 3-day military diet, Beyonce diet, lemonade diet. I think those are the same things. Bella Hadid, I love pizza. Yes, all of that ED propaganda. Also, as a disclaimer, I don't want to give anyone like PTSD or trauma. Who the fuck is that? Me personally, I was like 10 during the thigh gap era. Yeah. And I'm like naturally chunky. I've been chunky my whole life. I'm pretty sure in the womb, I was thick. If you're an OG YouTube enjoyer, you know there's been a lot of discourse about old YouTubers and their very weird habits and things that they promoted online. So I thought, why not go down memory lane? The first video is by Nicoletta XO. I personally don't really remember this woman, but the video looks so familiar. I'm sure some of you guys have probably seen this before. Weird weight loss life hacks. Lose weight fast, plus without exercise. Let me tell you, if someone's telling you you can lose weight without exercise, it means you're not gonna eat. That's just a code word for starve yourself. These people have the audacity to say the most traumatizing thing you've ever heard and then hit you with the damn iMovie music.
I love being 2 pounds. Size 0 supremacy. I love being 2 pounds. Yay.
Handy dandy, la internet. Oh my god. I thought there was a spider.
This is the most early 2000s room I've ever seen. Every girl had the purple walls and something turquoise. Like, this is who I wanted to be. Like, exactly to a T.
Studies show that if you surround yourself with blue, this will actually decrease your appetite by about 33%. They say to avoid colors like red, yellow, and orange because they do find that these colors encourage eating.
The dreadful color blue. With the color thing, like, I know color theory exists, and like, I'm sure there are like psychological connections between like colors and how you react, but girl, you're still gonna fill up that blue plate. Like, that's not helping nobody. You're gonna treat it like Golden Corral and fill up that blue plate 3 to 5 times. It don't matter if it makes you think, oh, maybe I should put a little less food on here because it's blue. I don't think your brain is gonna make that connection. I would love to know. That's something with videos like this that are like, this is scientifically proven, or like, they say this. Who is they? Write the source. Put the source in the description box. Who are we talking about? Where are we getting this information from? Just because advice says like it can help with something doesn't mean that it does. Because like I said, color theory exists. Is the color blue gonna help you lose weight? Not if you're a fat ass.
Life hack number 2 is to simply eat slow and to put down your fork after every bite. So a lot of us, when we're hungry, we eat super fast, but it takes about 20 minutes for our brain to know that our stomach is full. Therefore, by eating slower, you're less likely to overeat.
The eat slow, that is actually good advice. I think for multiple reasons. Like, it's good for your digestive system, you know, your stomach, it won't be like for the girls with tummy issues, bro, chew your food properly. Also, don't have like a 20-ounce iced coffee every day and a donut with it and be like, why does my stomach hurt? Have you had a vegetable? Have you had a fruit? Have you had protein, anything other than Scooter's Coffee or Dutch Bros? No? Yeah, let's get on that. Let's get to work on that one, yeah.
Sniff an apple, guys. This also works with bananas and also peppermint, but studies show that more frequently people sniffed, less hungry they were, and as a result, in long term, this means more weight loss. So it is said that our brain receives signals from our nose about a particular type of food, and it thinks that it has already eaten the food.
This is what I was waiting for. This is the truly, truly weird weight loss hack. To sniff your food. This is when we need to start making the therapy session. The problem with so much of this is it puts so much focus on eating. You're constantly thinking about eating and food when that's the opposite of what you want. So it's like,
freeze your grapes. If you're ever having a candy craving, an alternative to having candy is just to put your grapes into the freezer, and they taste super yummy, and it kind of tastes like candy in a popsicle.
I have a bone to pick with frozen grapes, and I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Every single mom on social media, every single food influencer, every single weight loss influencer, frozen grapes, frozen grapes, frozen grapes, frozen grapes. Frozen grapes, frozen grape. Try saying that 3 times fast. 5 times fast is too much. I know you can't do it. They're not good. They hurt your teeth. It's not a life hack. It's just weird. You're a weirdo. Just buy a bag of frozen fruit. Okay, now I'm just being nitpicky. Now I'm just being mean. I need to clock my own tea on that one. And the nerve to put one in your mouth and go. I can't do this no more. Some of these are like pretty sad to watch because all of the comments are like, oh, I love this advice. I'm gonna try this next. Best video ever! Exclamation, 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 red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart. It's just kind of weird that like so many people are eating this up. Like this next one, tie a ribbon on your stomach.
Tie a ribbon around your stomach if you're ever going out for dinner. This keeps you conscious of the tummy, especially if the ribbon starts feeling tighter as the night goes on.
She says to tie a ribbon on your stomach when you go out to eat. It'll force you to stop eating. Tying a ribbon on your waist so that you won't eat as much is actually crazy. And honestly, I think I blacked it out, but I might have done this before. At that point, you have to have some self-awareness that like, this is not good advice. This is really crazy. I should not do this, and also I should not tell people to do this. Like, you're a grown adult. This was also on the news, not her specifically, but there's a news segment of them saying the exact same life hacks, the exact same stuff. Why is this on the news?
What kind of wacky diet trends have you tried? First, hang a mirror where you eat. Light a vanilla-scented candle after dinner. Sniffing your food before eating it.
Like, why are we talking about how a vanilla candle curbs your cravings for sweets? Girl, go talk about little Timmy getting hit by a bike last week. Like, you talking about all this other stuff. Where's the real news? Where is the news? The last piece of advice she gives is to brush your teeth, which I don't know what that's supposed to stop. That's not stopping nobody. Let's be honest. Okay, let's look at Natalie's outlet, 14 weird weight loss hacks that actually work. We're gonna be Bella Hadid after this, guys. I can't wait.
Physical. Hello there, today's video is going to be on pretty weird ways to lose weight or just health hacks. You'll see.
There's always like the quirky intro, which I guess I do that too. What I notice about a lot of these weird weight loss hacked videos, it's a lot of mind games. It's really just you trying to convince yourself and change your mindset to thinking that like these weird things are going to make you lose weight. I don't think that they actually do.
Absolutely love being in my PJs, but wearing baggy clothes kind of gives me the illusion that I'm slim and I need to focus less on my figure. So wearing loose clothes actually adds on to you snacking more. So you can easily change the results of how you eat and how much you eat by just wearing more fitted clothes. Turning down your temperature at night can actually help you lose weight. Actually, a study that showed people who slept in 66-degree weather actually burned more than 7% more calories than people who slept in 75 degrees. All right, the next hack is to eat in front of the mirror, because when we see ourselves eat, we're a little bit more aware of our bodies and we don't really want to watch ourselves overeat. Make sure this one you do in moderation, because it can definitely be an unhealthy thing to constantly be like watching yourself eat. I mean, have fun with it, right? I mean, have fun.
It's just you have to gaslight yourself into thinking this will work. And I think that's a lot more dangerous than eating in a calorie deficit or going for a walk for 30 minutes. Eating in front of a mirror, those aren't gonna help you lose weight. Those are gonna help you go mentally insane. One thing I will at least say about this video by Natalie isn't so bad. I think there's a lot of things that are a bit weird to say, but she does give kind of like a disclaimer that it is weird. It's weird. How many times have I said weird this video? They'll literally acknowledge that like, you may not want to do this because this could become a problem and a bad habit, and then be like, but yeah, do it. That part is kind of weird to me, because I feel like at any level where you're eating in front of the mirror regularly by any means, even if it's like once a week, I feel like it's still odd. Like, this is such a deep, it's a deep like self-analysis, self-criticism that's like very, very harmful and weird, because like the whole point of like eating in the mirror is to look at yourself, look at your body, and like, I guess, see what kind of monster you are for eating. And in any capacity, that's so odd. Is it not? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? I won't even get into the thigh gap stuff, because when I looked up thigh gap on YouTube, it literally gave me a warning and a hotline number. So some of this is literally teetering on the like very, very dangerous info. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to. Benefits of a thigh gap is the title of one of the videos I found. Let's not get into that one. Let's not do that. Thus far, according to YouTube, if you want to lose weight extremely fast, you need to eat chia seeds, hula hoop, belly dance, freeze grapes, don't spend money, drink apple cider vinegar water, watch a horror movie, use vanilla scent to reduce sweet cravings, turn down your temperature at night to 66 degrees exactly. Exactly. Eat in front of the mirror, which is such an evil one, holy shit. Laughing 10 to 15 minutes daily to reduce 10 to 40 calories. Eat slowly and chew food 40 times exactly. 40 times exactly again. Sleep with your TV off, because that is linked to obesity. Which, that kind of sounds very crazy. Coincidentally enough, I sleep with my TV on. I'm not obese, but I don't know, I could be going in that direction. This is just the what the what is on my TV? What the fuck is this ad on my TV? Bro, this literally says no mid-roll ads, jazz music. How long were there ads on my TV? Thus far, we've really only talked about like the weird just habits that you can do, but we haven't really gotten into the exercise. So many people claim like random exercises will help you lose weight or like spot reduce weight. Why are we just spreading misinformation, guys? I don't doubt that some of these exercises are good, you know, like moving your body and stretching, good. Bed rotting, bad. But like, why are we doing 3 sets of gimme that? Like, what is this? Low-key, this is probably really good for you. Your pelvic floor, actually. I might have to do this. This one's just kind of a funny one. I found this video and I was like, wait, why is BTS here? They would not endorse this. Actually, maybe they would. I do not know them. Oh god, the shorts are sucking me in. That sounds crazy. Okay, that snapped me out of it. That sounded so crazy. Okay. I just meant like it's addicting to look through YouTube shorts and like it had me locked in. Bro, whatever. I think I'm gonna cut the video right there because I'm tired of looking at this stuff. We need to move past the weight loss content, at least the ridiculous life hacks. I think if you're trying to lose weight, the advice that everyone's gonna say is calorie deficit, light exercise, some type of like cardio or something. Like, let's just all collectively understand that that is how you lose weight. Okay? That's what you gotta do. Eat less, move more. That's like the basics of it. I know there's a lot of different people are in a lot of different situations that, you know, make you not be able to lose weight or it's not as easy. The safest way to get information on health is going to a health expert, not a proclaimed one. Really like that for a lot of beauty guru and lifestyle content vloggers and women on YouTube have kind of strayed away from this very toxic misinformation, weird behavior. Of course, there's still some people out there like this. It's weird, right? Because we constantly go back and forth in terms of progress, but I definitely do think there's a new wave, a new trend of YouTubers and influencers who care more about who they are as people and consider looks to be the least interesting thing about themselves. I think that's a very good value system, or I think that's a very good value to have. But we're also regressing with like the 50-step nighttime routine and morning routines and like the weird reawakening of like fat shaming, which like, I guess it never went away really. If you're watching this video, I assume that you are mature enough and you're old enough to be like, yeah, this stuff is crazy, and you probably feel the same way as me and you're like, yeah, what are these people doing? So I'm not gonna lecture you. Anyway, bye guys.